on it are
And you'll be
crazy.
shocked, actually. I found a lot of my friends who are straight, males,
Are totally cool.
are totally cool.
Yeah.
They could be like, oh my god, he's gay, that's crazy, blah, 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 I don't want him around me. Then they hang out with me, they're like, wow, he's really cool. He's like the coolest gay guy we've ever met, because I'm the only one they probably have ever met.
Yeah. Or at least he was open about it.
Yeah, and I'm a very down-to-earth man. I mean,
there is no difference in him than any other guy aside from the fact that he's attracted to somebody who's the same sex as him.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've known him for 5 years, and I couldn't live without this kid. Like, I better die before you, because I would, oh my gosh. It'd be some sick Romeo and Juliet stuff that wouldn't even be Romeo and Juliet. Because I would flip a lid, Justin.
I told you, maybe we'll be crazy living in a nursing home together.
That would be so fun.
We could be doing YouTube. Yeah, wheelchair.
Look at me bubble. Oh, I'll fall out of my chair. Did we not just see what happened earlier?
They got belts now. That's what they put on people in my work.
I'm aware my grandma was in there before she passed away.
Rest in peace, Myrtle.
So, how do you feel about like the protesters and stuff like that? My cat is behind us eating my furniture, or trying to, because he's nuts. How do you feel about people who are very like what was that site? God Hates Fags?
Oh, yeah.
There's a site that is totally degrading to anybody out there who believes in Jesus, who is a Christian and stuff like that. It's like, I think it is GodHatesFags.com or something like that. You can go and check it out, but everything that the Bible stands for and everything that people stand for in Jesus Christ is completely turned around and used to come against and attack people in Justin's situation and other people's situations, and it's God hates you and all this other stuff. And just like any story can be turned around like a game of telephone, they will use scriptures and twist them around to fit what they see is their cause and what's right and just in their eyes. But with things like that, how do you feel? What is your normal outlook going into a situation where you don't know people and there's a mix of everybody?
I do feel like I will be judged, which I know I will be, like we noticed tonight when we went out to dinner.
Oh, because he's wearing my sweater. It's cold.
I got a lot of looks, and it didn't bother me. They probably were jealous, but not my fault.
Yeah. And in that situation, do you feel secure?
Sometimes no. I know for a recent happening, I went out with a couple of my friends, and the guy knew that I was gay and is totally racist. He hates blacks, gays, everything. Come to find out, he thought I was awesome. He said if he would never met me, he would have never known I was gay. But then he said once I started speaking and moving, then he'd pretty much know. But he said I was the coolest gay guy he's ever met. And I'm the only one he's ever met. And that he felt totally safe around me, that he wanted to hang out with me the next night. And that was awesome.
That is cool.
I broke somebody who was so stereotypical that he thought I was going to hit on him. And granted, I did, because I made him. That was after a while.
Like as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you're comfortable, like it's funny.
Yeah.
But
because I do hit on some of my straight friends, but they know I'm gay. I know they're straight.
Yeah. Totally. They know that he's just.
And they hit on me all the time.
Yeah, just joking.
Just think it's funny.
But I just think that's so messed up in a world where we need so much love right now, and we need so much openness, that in essence we've become so closed-minded that racism, although it's dissipated, is really still there and still a prominent thing that people don't think about nearly enough. And it's usually something they associate with people who are black or Mexican or white or Indian, not gays and lesbians and stuff like that, And
again, as mentioned, we're normal people, just like any other people. Just what we do in the sheets is different.
Yeah. I mean like, what does your future look like to you? Like, what would be your ultimate future as far as...
Of the world or me?
You, like, what do you want let's say 10 years from now, you want to be in what position?
I want to be married I want a big wedding. Well, kind of. I want a big reception. Private wedding. I want kids. I want 4 kids, actually. And all my friends know this because they know all the names. I love kids a lot.
Mercedes.
Yeah, that's one of them. But I love kids, and I want to have a family. I mean, as much as I want to go with my career to become an architect, I want to be a soccer mom. I want to drive the big SUV.
Yep.
Take them to practice and school and karate and all that
Whatever
stuff.
else.
And cook dinner and breakfast and lunch and do all that stuff and have a wonderful husband. And I'm very old-fashioned. I believe a thing with gay people is that I've noticed now is that they like to hook up a lot. And when they're with somebody, they want to be with other people. I'm very old-fashioned, I guess. I think you're with somebody, you're with them forever. I mean, unless you break up, but...
Yeah, like, dating is one thing, but giving yourself out left and right all over the place just to hook up is a whole other thing. I've talked to you guys about my purity ring before. You know, Justin's not necessarily in that situation, but he doesn't believe that you should sleep around with everybody. That you need to be in a committed relationship, know the person, know what's going on kind of thing, and
I believe in marriage and what it stands for. I mean, gay or straight, that you take a vow. You try to work everything out that you can, and if you can, okay, divorce is there. But you try your damnedest to stay together.
Yeah.
Because I know I honor my grandparents. They've been together for 58 years. I honor that, even though I know that they'll probably get divorced if they could. But
no, my parents have been together for, oh my gosh, 33 years next month, and they've been through thick and thin. So that's not even an issue. And I'm a straight girl in the world, and I desire the same things as him. Like, I want to be a soccer mom one day, you know, drive the SUV with the kids' names on it and stuff, and take them around, make sure my husband's taken care of, all that stuff. So the ideal situations, the goals, everything is the same. And that's the whole reason I'm even bringing this to you guys, is because I know that some of you out there are still a little sketchy and unsure about this kind of thing, and I want to bring awareness to you that he's no different than anybody else in this world, and any other gay person or lesbian that you meet isn't any different. You can be friends with them. They're not going to treat you different. They're not going to look at you funny. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not there.